and the season will get underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did looking to throw on first down. Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes a catch at the 15. Down Hawaii. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Titans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Smallwood. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lindsey. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lindsey. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Snaps it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good, solid tackle. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The quick out. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the run, it's Lindsey. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Warriors!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this 1st half, they've done just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Iowa is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Kinnick Stadium, but the black and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Buffalo. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Using the quick game. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Titans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Titans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Stark. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Titans want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. They give it to him again. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll have to find the... Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
And man, did you see that defender climb the ladder? How high did he jump to block that field goal? That was amazing.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They've got the screen set up. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end.
Breaks into the open. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smallwood. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Titans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got a man, it's Smallwood. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Beebe. It's caught, and he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Blasted as he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Right on target this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Turning it on! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Beebe. Got his man on the right. Fights off a defender. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a heat. Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Sweet cut there. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Titans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Titans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Titans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smallwood. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, the inside give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Titans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Rides to back and leaves it.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. A 3rd down try for the offense. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires it incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And and they'll send out the field goal unit. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. Just drives it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Lindsey. Oh, better look out. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Quick release by the QB. Breaks the tackle. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Warriors! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. It's been like a launching pad for that UCF offense today. Liftoff and touchdown on just about every series. They're up by 21 over the Groupers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. From the gun to give, looking for room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Titans will line it up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Makes the catch.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. It's a fumble on the play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Bust through behind his pad. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Titans are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On to attempt the try.
Victor is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Makes his man miss. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Off play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They want that clock to run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Quick completion to the right. He's loose. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they can ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Working that left side now. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For Dave.